You know when you go on Amazon and you find this wicked deal of a new old stock Asus P5, I think it's a P5Q motherboard, like a higher spec motherboard on socket 775, and you think, wow, new old stock for £52, that's amazing. That's like a third of the price they are on Amazon. But then you get it and it doesn't boot, so then you have to send off and get another one like this one, and then have to put all this crap back in. Yeah, but a good thing, I never knew Bazzite would install on any old tat, and it's quite happily installing. But I think this is Bazzite 41, so like obviously this motherboard is new enough to be 64-bit, so I was just worrying about secure boot, because this hasn't got secure boot, it's that old. It's like legacy boot. I mean, look, it's installing on an IDE drive with one of these lovely things. We know what these are, don't we, kids? These are the ribbons from hell that make things chug. So basically the maximum I can get out of this is 133 megabits, which is like not much. It's like, what is it, like an eighth the speed of a SATA drive, of a SATA solid state drive. But I have got one of these what they called compact flash converters, which I'm going to attach to the IDE when I get a longer IDE cable, because it doesn't quite fit. So I'm going to have that in like down as you have to designate them as like drive 2 and drive 1. Luckily I swapped out the IDE CD drive for a SATA one, because I had a spare SATA DVD writer and ROM and that. Look at this, I got this new old stock as well. Fucking air blower thing. That's like straight from the early thousands, that bad boy is. I think it's made by Foxconn as well. And then obviously your dedicated sound card, which is it's one of the really flashy Audigy cards. It's an Audigy 2 Gold or something. I know it's like the higher spec one, because it's got like all these crazy, I mean, what is that thing? It looks like a mini SCSI. I bet someone on YouTube will be able to tell me what that's for. I think it's one of them boxes, like the set-top box things that gives you all the breakouts for like S-video and stuff. I think that's what that's for. I'm not completely true, but check this out as well. A high pro. I've taken it apart, checked all the capacitors. That thing is more complicated than any power supply I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's got multiple boards in it, and it weighs a metric ton, and it's only 300 watts. But look at what it's powering. I mean, that's a Core 2 Quad Q 8400. That's it. So 4 cores, 4 threads. 2.6 gigahertz, so which is like shit off a shovel back in the Core 2 Duo days. And the pen, I have got a Pentium D as well, one of the late model ones that are like 3.45 gigahertz, the old school when dual cores were crap. So I was thinking about that, but we know back in these days Intel was king up until like 13th and 14th gen LJ 7100. That's basically what scuppered Intel. But really, it was only like the i7 and i9 which was the problem. I mean, I've got a 12600K in my main gaming computer, and that's like solid as a rock, bulletproof at 5 gigahertz all day long. Do you know what I mean? 10 cores. It does everything I want it to and more. Do you know what I mean? I'm playing at 1440p with a fucking a 9070 XT in it. I mean, my backup PC's a X99 Xeon, but it's one of the good Xeons. It's one of the 16 series, so it's a E5 1680 V4, which is 8 cores, 16 threads, base clock 3.4 gigahertz, boost is 4 gigahertz, which is unreasonably high for a Xeon. I think it's the highest boost clock you can get on an X99 platform without like overclocking. Plus the 16 series chips, you can only have them in singles. You can't have dual CPUs with a 16 series because they're for workstations only. And plus they're all unlocked, so you can overclock them. All the 16 series are. You know what I mean? I think they're the last ones to be unlocked. The last Xeons to be unlocked, sadly. Apart from I think the W's are the ones that end in W. They're workstation only. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick update on how I've had to completely rebuild this and the drama. I haven't even plugged all the like front panel header back because it's totally backwards to like a normal. It's like totally the opposite of a normal front panel header. So I've got to mess about. I've got a faff over that. So yeah, just thought I'd give everyone on YouTube an update. I hope you all had a good Christmas and a fantastic New Year's. And as they say, if I don't see you for a week, I'll see you for a window. And always a pleasure, never a chore. I'll bugger off now before you break your jaw.